I click the theater's lights off, then I click it on. The star in the theater's night, the ghost light. I bask in its warm, enveloping glow. Standing alone on stage with my scene partner. It's my job to prepare the theater for the night. I guess that's what the porter does. I close my eyes, I feel the air stir ever so slightly around me. I feel the legacy I am upholding of all the porters before me. I feel the theater fill with expanse, expectant energy, the bristling of a crowd. I feel all the lights up, not just the one radiating next to me. I feel it, channeling them. I dare not linger much longer. They're already starting their play.
I'll be... brief.
If hell is other people's private conversations behind locked doors and brick walls, then heaven is a meadow with no doors or cameras, no people, just birds and bees, resting innocently on red flowers and red dresses and flashing red exit signs. An ominous night ride down a dark street, the flickering light down in the basement, a shadowed figure you seem bound to meet, or the silent woods outside of your tent. Fear inescapably finds your brain, inside of which it rots, rips, and roars. Once it commands, no longer are you sane. Your imagination drifts, horror in store. You pray for calm, be anxiety-free, but the gods hear not, responseless you are. Then you hear a faint cry, you try to see. It's nothing but wind, your only light, a star. Alas, you find yourself alone once more, heart pounding, mind racing, you dream of before.
I always get the worst aches in October. My elbows and ankles creak like the sound effects in the Haunted Mansion. It's the sound of my body reliving the last time it breathed real air before you. Before you took my heart and hid it under the floorboards. 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 Now my ribcage is so cold and empty. That they put up one of those Halloween stores with the dark mazes of polyester costumes. stuffed into bags and hung on hooks like scarecrows. No one ever comes in except to walk around and grimace until they decide they've had enough. Gore and disappointment for one day. And they leave me there hanging with the rubber masks. And my bones crunch along with the ghastly cacophony of dead leaves. It's the sound of my body, reliving the last time it breathed real air before you. Until they decide they've had enough. It's the sound of my body, reliving. Reliving. Until they decide they've had enough. 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 Enough.
To whom I may have overestimated. Did you enjoy your time on the pedestal? It is rather nice up there. No responsibilities, no consequences. I must admit, I do hold some blame for keeping you up there so long. Those you hold up highest have so much farther to fall. The more I think about it, the more I might keep that pedestal empty. After all, no one likes being a trophy.
In the silence, the pain is free to bounce off the cold tiled walls and float around my head like the echoes of screams. And now I know I'm going crazy because pain is not a sound. Pain is not a woman with tongues in her hair. There is no woman. I am alone in this room. I am alone in this body. Except for this maddening pain that turns me inward and inward in an ever-tightening spiral. When I tell you it hurts, all you can say is that you're sorry, and I try to accept that. Because I know you are trying your best to understand a girl with no tongue. Even though the apology does fuck all to make me feel seen or heard or better, because an apology is a dove. But maybe that's all it is. A small, frightened bird. White wings tired from battling, stinging sea spray. Looking for a soft, warm place to rest.
You're back. Even though I didn't invite you. You stumbled in like a drunk party guest. Who simply won't leave. Who simply won't leave. Who simply won't leave. Who simply won't leave. You giggle lazily as you taunt me, writing my deepest insecurities on my mirror with bright red lipstick so that all the world can see. You shake my hands and take up residency in my beating heart. I tear open my journal and write as fast as I can, puncturing my pencil in the paper so that I can no longer distinguish thought from word. As my cacophony of words slide their way from my mind to paper, I watch you slide with them towards the door. And I finally stifle your taunting. With a pill, and let it blissfully, softly cradle me in its arms. And whisk me away to sleep.
How does strength manifest in a human? Do we as people get to decide how? If so, to me, strength comes with a good plan. A plan that requires living in the now. Few people are able to do this skill. They often falter, losing composure. But not some. Those with unwavering will, the select few that can find their closure. A person comes to mind that's endured much. A being who knows no bounds or limits. They always come prepared to come in clutch, and if you need help, just wait a minute. It's miraculous that person could be you. For some it is. The prophecy rings true.
I lived with him. I spent my life with him. I fed him, talked to him, tried to listen when he talked to people who weren't there. Watched him shuffling around like a ghost, a very smelly ghost. He was filthy. I had to make sure he bathed my own father. After my mother died, it was just me here. I tried to keep him happy no matter what idiotic project he was doing. He used to read all day. He kept demanding more and more books. I took them out of the library by the carload. Then we had hundreds upstairs. Then I realized he wasn't reading. He believed aliens were sending him messages to the Dewey Decimal numbers on the library books. He was trying to work out the code. I saw Orion in the sky tonight, belted and bright. I can't look away, and yet I am utterly unsure of you. Do I look at the stars to be reminded of my humanity? Or to be forgotten in the eyes of the earth? Some nights I only see dots. Or lines. Within you. Other nights you shine as a hero to save my soul. The great swordsman slain throughout the sky. Do you only pierce the constellations? I have been pierced. I am unafraid to stop. Cross your arrows towards my weary heart. I will paint the sky, staring at Orion, in the middle of a snowy sidewalk.
O children, young children, all your life they have surrounded you with marble statues and told you that these statues bear the faces of gods. But now that you are older, you see these stone faces are nothing more than Satan's likeness. And every day I thank God. I thank God I am no longer a child.
To whom I may comfort. I don't know what brought you here, but I know that you are here. I know that you don't need me. You are strong and plenty capable of facing any storm that crosses your path. But facing storms is exhausting, and a human heart, while resilient, is incredibly fragile. So here I am, to be your heart handler, to hold if you need to weep, to listen if you need to talk, or even to simply sit in silence side by side. As I find, the greatest friends I've ever encountered are the ones that can sit with me in silence until our hearts are made whole again. The sun. The sun is in your name, beginning your journey as you stretch up toward the clouds. The sun touches you as your yellow petals mirror the shape of your skyward mother. The sun will nourish your roots underneath as you grow taller than I ever believed. The sun is in my name, not in 3 little letters, but hidden inside, shining from within. The sun lets us grow, me and you, little sunflower. Let us take in the light and touch the sky.
Hidden in the shadows of my secret sanctuary, I lose time for a moment, and my mind drifts to thoughts of you.
I say stop. Go away. I don't want you.
But I do. And like most places, it's safe. I'm hidden from view.
Backstage with slight shadows of hot reds and shades of blue dancing on my face, filtering the frame of the picture.
I'm not that girl. I've never been that girl. Waiting backstage to suddenly emerge, to take over a scene that isn't mine to play.
But I do. And unlike most times, it's safe because I'm hidden from view.
And I say stop. Go away. But my mind begs you to stay. Because if I can't have you in reality, you'll be with me another way. So I wait in the shadows.
Until the play ends.
And we're all gone.
No me.
No, you.
Just an empty stage.
And shades of blue.